Okay. All right. Colonel Nyiam, you were part of the group that the presidency had put together to go carry out the consultation on what the framework will be for this dialogue or this conference that has just started this week. At some point, you had to step aside using a manner of speaking, and now you are in the national conference. The first week is being all about housekeeping, but it also begins to tell you what the temperature will be, cool, warm, or hot. What is your thought?
Two things. First, let me begin by looking at the dialectics of the terminology Sovereign National Conference. We always, in our country, always get carried away by nomenclature. Sovereign National Conference is not a thing, it's a process. I think it all depends on how this conference is handled and how we, the delegates, handle it. It may turn out to be a sovereign national conference because I've not seen that terminology, you see, in other climates, a process starts. Once the people are in control of the process, it becomes sovereign. And of course, if you read the president's speech, it's very clear. It's the most liberating speech I've ever seen. Because in that speech, he made it clear that both the executive and the legislative have to listen to the people. And with me, I don't see anybody, you don't need to be a scientist to know that he's saying it is the people who would decide. And he's left the conference, because the conference would decide, and he even allowed for room for the possibility for a referendum, and even the possibility of a new constitution. I think it's one of the most liberating speech a president has ever had. Two, we have all along had, like my colleague said, conferences before. But this is the first time we have had conferences that there is no big power behind intimidating us which way we go. In most times, it's either the colonial power or military juntas. But here we have a regime where anybody can say anything they like, anybody can so it's the best opportunity we have. So what we are now, as far as I see it, we are going through the process which is left to us to make sovereign or not.